So, it's been about 24 hours since we last saw you. The fiberglass is now completely dry. And then today, we're going to be adding in new framing, basically in a similar fashion to the original framing, and then a couple more layers of plywood. Hi, we're Kat and Dalton, and if you haven't been following along, we're currently converting this 1989 Ford Econoline Chinook RV into our new home on wheels. You might be logically wondering why the inside of the RV looks like this right now. Last night we set up for a little bit of a fall movie night and watched the new Hocus Pocus movie while we waited for our new distributor to come in. If you were following along with us last week, you know that we invited Dalton's brother Clinton down to help us out with this new flooring install. This RV had so much work that we weren't sure we were going to be able to do it all by ourselves, so it was nice to have someone come down and lend us an extra set of hands. But today we're taking you along for another couple days in the life of the RV renovation journey. And naturally, where does every RV or campervan story start but at the hardware store? We picked up the plywood and the framing boards we needed this time, got everything loaded into the truck, and then headed back home. After we got back and got everything unloaded, we got straight to work cutting the first new piece of our subfloor. After we got the perfect fit, the boys applied a coat of resin to both the flooring and the board. Sandwiched it together, clamped and weighted it down so that we could get everything in the right place and smooshed together. Smushed is a technical term, by the way. Then we repeated the process to get the second board into place.
Good morning, everyone. So this morning I've been busy already getting ready for the framing and tying up this floor. So we have our second sheet of plywood glued down to the fiberglass subfloor, and today we will finish up the framing over there, and then we will move to where I'm standing right now and tear out one more sheet and do the subfloor plywood framing and maybe a top layer today. So it's looking exciting. So right now we have the framing cut, and we're gluing together the frame with little wooden dowels that you have to drill holes in. And once those get glued, they'll be glued to the floor, the beautiful subfloor. So I haven't been too busy with the video today, but we have the framing going in, and we are gluing it with wood glue, some tight bond. This stuff works well. And putting lots of weight on it and getting it to ooze out. So it should work, and it's looking good. It's starting to give the floor a lot more strength. Boom.
Each piece of the framing has to be individually attached with dowel joints and wood glue to keep everything nice and in place and make sure everything fits exactly perfectly.
So we've got the new floor in the front situated. The frame has started to assemble itself, thanks to us. Thanks to us. And then now we're about to cut out, there's only 2 more sheets of plywood left. We're gonna cut out 1 more sheet of plywood that goes along here, around each of the wheel wells. And we're gonna remove that framing, remove that underlayer of plywood, and gloss the undersheet of fiberglass, but we have to remove this to get to it. So we're gonna clean it up and then cut it out.
So the fiberglass shell is attached to this top layer of the subfloor with a piece of fiberglass resin that kind of keeps everything together. So we had to cut through that to remove the top layer of the subfloor, to remove the old framing, get to the bottom, and basically repeat the process on the next layer. So as you can see here, when Clinton is pulling up the original subfloor, there's not much going on to the original insulation that came with the Chinook. So we made sure to choose something with a better R value that will hopefully help us keep the climate a little bit more regulated inside. And that is where we're going to leave you for today. So as you've seen, this is a very, very labor intensive process, but we really wanted to make sure we were doing everything right to get this RV really structurally sound and road ready. In Florida, we don't have the typical inspection process, so we really just wanted to make sure we were doing it to a standard that both of us felt safe and really trusted. Like we said, the structural integrity of the piece. So stay tuned. Next week we're going to be finishing up this flooring and then showing you how we glassed the floor back to the fiberglass shell to get everything nice and secure as you see here today. So thank you so much for following along with us. We hope to catch you next time. We would love if you could click thumbs up on this video, and if you like our content, please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates in our RV reno. Bye!